If you would like your ICO reviewed, please contact us for our competitive packages. Now, we don't review every single project that comes our way, only the top tier of ICOs that have passed an extensive qualifying process, businesses that we're actually considering investing in ourselves. Now, having said that, with any investment, there's always a potential to lose, so you must only ever invest in what you can actually afford to lose. Our contact details are in the description below. And please remember, we're not a financial institution, so anything you hear expressed here is our opinion only. In the world of cryptocurrency, people, like in any other money market, seek to make a profit. But being a very young market, only in existence for about a decade now, and being one with only a small group of people who actually understand the full gamut of how crypto actually works, it can be a bit nerve-wracking for people to invest in. But what if there were a platform that made it easy to invest in and worked across multiple markets, and also its dividends were paid out on a daily basis? Well, now this platform is a reality. Welcome to Tokeneo. So let's jump straight into how Tokeneo works and what it is they hope to achieve. To put it in the most basic terms, Tokeneo is a cryptocurrency and token exchange whose investors are the folks who hold the TEO tokens. These people will be in a position to participate in the distribution of the generated profit. The Tokeneo white paper reads as follows. From the very beginning of our works, our top priority was to offer a token that provides a real passive income and secure and steady source of regular proceeds without the necessity to speculate. Tokeneo claims to be the first exchange which you can actually own. Each and every TEO token holder will participate in the distribution of profits from the transactions on the exchange. Everyone will receive on a daily basis 50% of the profit generated by the exchange. Once the Tokeneo platform is launched, its users will have a chance to freely trade on the minimum of 25 token markets. The selection of these markets will correspond to the current sentiment in the industry. It will focus on the most interesting available technologies, the biggest potential for their growth and adoption, but also taking into account the expected turnover. The people at Tokeneo are determined to support the projects with long-term strategies and development plans that they deem have the most solid foundations. Bitcoin will, at least at an early stage, serve as the main settlement currency for the entire Tokeneo ecosystem. Hence, the alternative currency markets will operate in pairs to Bitcoin. The team at Tokeneo have advised that they aim to have at least one of the cryptocurrencies with the open fiat market for the currencies like the Euro USD or GBP all ready to go at the moment of the exchange launch. The security of the investors and their funds being spent on the ICO is a main priority of Tokeneo. The dividend-based system was devised with a view to minimize the currency risk and curtail manipulations on the TEO market. The very fact that as much as 90% of these tokens will remain in the hands of the investors will also contribute to a significant risk reduction and will enhance the investment comfort from the fundraising participants. Another important issue is the transparency and exchange of clear information between the investors and Tokeneo. With the cooperation with government agencies and the careful selection of the appropriate jurisdiction also proved to be instrumental in increasing the security of both investors and users and the stability of running a business. Tokeneo have pledged to continue to conduct consultations with the local authorities on an ongoing basis, and so they are able to obtain the best possible solutions for their platform. The technical side is taken care of by certified companies which handle the issues of cybersecurity. They will monitor regularly all the processes taking place on the Tokeneo servers, and they will respond rapidly to any hacking attempts on the platform. So now that we know how the actual platform works and what it's all about, let's talk a bit about what's likely to work right out of the gate and also where some more work might need to be done. So far as getting folks to buy into the platform, this is where the people at Tokeneo need to be creative and interesting in the way they explain to the ICO crowd what their platform actually does. Even though the name of the game for their platform is to make a profit, many other ICOs nowadays will have a function that people can relate to right away. Like maybe it's a coin just to do with dog walking or for washing windows, even though Tokeneo is probably the ICO that will yield far better returns for the would-be investor in the long run. It's easier for a person to picture their dog going for a fun day out in the park, as opposed to a team of folk who are trying to get you some heavy returns on your investment. The other issue they may face is getting people to actually understand how the profits are made on the platform. Now, going back to the dog walking example, if you say you walk dogs for money, pretty much everyone the world over can wrap their heads around this. But if you had to say to them, to put it simply, Tokeneo is a cryptocurrency and token exchange whose investors, the holders of TEO tokens, will be in a position to participate in the distribution of the generated profit. Yet our ambitions go way beyond the creation of another trading platform. The aim of our business activity is to build a complete ecosystem of cryptocurrency-related services for a fast-growing industry, with Tokeneo being the most critical element. Now, all of that is just a little bit harder to wrap your mind around than the dog example. But now let's be clear. We're not saying that the way to generate revenue is a bad thing with what they're doing on this platform. Quite the opposite, in fact. Now, when it comes to making an income, Tokeneo actually has a multi-headed approach. So it seems that they will not only make money, but from multiple angles, which should make their investors rest easy. But how they convey this message in a crisp, clean, and simple way to investors, that's the key here. So this takes us to ways in which Tokeneo is already winning. The first is how often profits are actually shared. If you got a long-term fixed deposit with a bank, you're waiting years for any financial return. There are plenty of other financial instruments you can seek through brokers that will take at least a year or perhaps even longer to mature. But with Tokeneo, you get paid out every day. This is likely to keep the investors engaged, as they will see the returns every 24 hours. This way, they know their investment is working for them. The next thing that is a real eye-grabber is the Tokeneo team itself. To start off with, their CEO, Mr. Tomas Ramos. This fellow has more than 18 years of experience in the world of trade and investments. As a market specialist, Tomas is able to track the movements of large players and navigate through money markets. He's not the only person at Tokeneo with an impressive resume either, which further helps his team and the platform as a whole. In the past few years, a number of very large companies, including Facebook as a prime example, have hired true veterans from the world of traditional finance to help navigate through the exciting new world of cryptocurrency and blockchain generally. This should work well for the people at Tokeneo, as they have a true ace as the captain of their team. So where to from here for Tokeneo? How will it fare in the months and years to come? As it is a platform that has a primary goal of making profit for its investors, it is an attractive idea for any business, crypto or otherwise. And since they're in touch with so many markets, there seems to be a number of ways that they can actually turn a profit with this platform. They have a solid business idea and a great team behind the idea bringing the goods to market. What I feel will really come down to for this platform is if they can get the crypto community to understand that this platform has a true potential to turn a profit, then people will come in droves to take part in the potential gains for this exciting new project. For Crypto Global News, I'm Edward. Until next time, you take care.